breeze feels different on the water than it does on the beach, wouldn't you say? You think so? All the same to me. No, it's definitely different. The smell of salt is stronger, and there's more moisture in the air. It's kind of like someone gently caressing your cheek. I'm not getting any of that. You're way too perceptive, lady. Am I? Close your eyes, Javi, and feel the breeze. I bet you'll get what I'm saying. Go on, close your eyes. No, I'm not going to. What? Why not? I just don't want to do what you tell me. Oh, no need to be petty. The sea is not always so kind. The hand that's gently caressing your cheek can, in the blink of an eye, become the wrinkled hand of a witch that destroys everything it touches. The ocean's a scary thing. It's nothing we humans have any chance of standing up against. You're right, and I know it very, very well. The man I'm searching for was in a shipwreck. I was told it killed him, but I refused to believe he would just leave me behind like that. Sometimes on a whim, the wrinkly witch might have mercy. I'm not so sure about that. I trust in the sea's gentleness. I don't think it's all scary. The soft breeze, these calm waves, they saved him, I'm sure of it. He loved the ocean too, you know. He was always looking far in the distance, out across the water. His head held high, a stern, unwavering look in his eyes. I'm assuming he's your lover? Yes. He's very dear to me, and I love him deeply. Oh, I see. He was really fond of the sea by my hometown. You live in a decent town, huh? Yep, it's wonderful. It's so peaceful and everyone's so nice. There's not a single bad person living there. Oh, I know, Javi. You should come visit my hometown sometime. Visit your home? Yeah, the ocean there is really pretty too. The colors are a little deeper than they are here. It's like so many jewels sparkling in the light. I'm sure you'd love it, Javi. I'd love for you to come and visit. We can go see all sorts of things. There's this shop that sells great ham sandwiches. I don't have the money for a trip. Maybe not now, but you could in the future. Or, if you're interested at all, I could ask Orlando to bring you back with us, Javi. If you don't want to stay here, that is. Along with the guy you're looking for? Yep, I'm sure he'd be happy to have you along. Give it some thought. You would enjoy it, I'm sure. You sound like a child. Huh? Nothing. I doubt I could even get permission to leave. Permission? Oh, right. Are your parents pretty strict, Javi? No. They're dead, both my mom and dad. What? They were murdered. So I'm staying with an acquaintance. They try to work me like a horse, though, so I sneak out here when I get the chance. Was it in the war? The war? What are you talking about, lady? Huh? Wasn't this country involved in a war not too long ago? There was a war, yes, but no soldier ever reached this village. Then why would they be killed? It was the beast. The beast? Yes, the beast. He showed up one day and destroyed everything. The peace, my family, my friends, merchants and travelers visiting the village, everyone and everything. He slaughtered everything and then he disappeared. That man, that beast, he had destroyed everything. He's a murderous beast. The whole village is terrified of him. They go through their days like lifeless dolls, enveloped in his storm cloud of terror. Bestia? A murderous beast? So the grim air hanging in the village isn't because of the war. It's because a beast has been killing people. A beast? Why would... But... Hey, Javi, you said there were merchants and travelers visiting the village. Can you describe them for me? There were all sorts, like one who stopped by on the road to somewhere else. And an international trader on his way to purchase goods. Water. 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 I just need some water. Just some water. Will they attack me again? No. If I ask, did they look like they were open to requests? No. They tried to kill me. They almost killed me. They threw stones at me. They did more than that. Hoes and knives and sticks and I don't know. Things I didn't even recognize. They hit me with them. They tried to kill me. They looked like they were going to kill me. I almost died. I'm on the verge of death even now. My throat is sore. It hurts. No, I don't feel pain anymore. It burns? Does it burn? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm so thirsty. Water. I just need water. Will they not give me any water? Why? Why not? Because I'm a bestia. Because I'm a beast. Because I don't need to live. Because I don't deserve to live. Are beasts meant to die? Am I meant to die? I'm thirsty. My stomach is probably empty too. I don't know anymore, but I'm hungry. So very hungry. I can't take it. 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 Water. I just need water. Just some water. What must I do to get some water from that village? A well. A well. I can find a well. There has to be a well. I know what that is. I know what a well is. What else do I know? Nothing. Nothing, nothing. I have no memories. I have nothing. I am a beast. A newborn beast. What is this? It's buried. It's red. It feels rough. There was something. There's something. Something I know. I know this. This is mine. It must be. It's mine. I know this. It's mine. I know how to use it, how to touch it, how to hold it, how to swing it. I know what this is, what to do with it, what it's for. I know that with this, I can fight on equal footing with them. A beast. A beast. I am a beast. Beasts are meant to be ridiculed, to be hated, to be resented, to die. But I want to live, which means I have only one option, only one way, only one. With this, I must overthrow those who tormented me. I can do that. Water and food. I can get that. I can get anything. Who could that be at this time of night? Who's there? Oh, you shouldn't enter it. It's probably a beggar or something. Well, these are dangerous times. You're right. How unpleasant a world we live in, or we should have to fear for our lives in this little village. Unpleasant indeed. I hope things go back to how they used to be soon enough. Gah, you just don't give up. Who's there? You're not coming in without identifying yourself? This is rather strange. What's going on, Dad? Oh, did the noise wake you? There's nothing to worry about, son. Go back to bed. It'll quiet down soon. The door. Huh? Huh. Ah! Yeah! What? What? Mom? Yavi! Look away! Why is the beast here? Run, you hear me? Go out the back door and let everyone know. Shout as loud as you. What is this? What's going on? Why? This blood. Why? It can't be. What the? How did this? Why? Why? Mom? Dad? Bestia. The bestia. You Why would you? Wah! What's the matter? You sound like you're in pain. Would you like me to fetch you some water? Water? Don't touch me! Keep your hands off me! Hmm? Not a particularly restful sleep, I take it. You. Where are you hiding? Why did you disappear? You were always around before. Show yourself. Show yourself immediately. Where are you? Show yourself. And if I did, what would you do then? Kill me? You thirst for blood, to instill fear, to live. In the face of your desire, others' lives are meaningless. That's the kind of man you are. Or did you intend to pretend that you never did anything of the sort? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I couldn't help it. I wanted to live. I didn't want to die. Yes, yes indeed. That's the kind of man you are. You'll kill for your own sake. You'll kill a child's mother and father as he stands there watching. They tried to kill me first. All of them. The entire village. Calm yourself. Who are you speaking to? Please get a hold of yourself. Silence! Stop talking! Keep your hands off me! I'll kill you too! I'm a beast who will kill anyone. Calm down. It's all right. Everything's all right. It's all right. I'm a beast. Beasts kill, and so I kill. Breathe slower. I will not harm you, and you will not harm me. It's all right. Put your arms around me. See for yourself that I am not afraid of you. This is brilliant. What are you clinging to onto this woman for? Is that the only way you can maintain your grip on yourself? It would be so much easier if you simply accepted the fact that you're a beast. You've always been one, haven't you? Can a beast cultivate love like a human? Weep in sorrow like a human? No, they cannot. It's utterly ridiculous. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! It's all right. I'm here. I'm right here. Can I trust you? Of course. This little facade will be over soon enough. It will end at that woman's hands. Because that's what she's here for. To crush your soul into tiny pieces. We met 3 years ago. I thought for sure I would get burnt, sitting beneath the hellishly pounding sun on that sweltering summer day. It's only ever on days such as those that we end up having some lunch outside. Not just out the house, literally outside. The heat was searing. I could hear the cry of seagulls from the restaurant's terrace. I remember that day clear as crystal. Ah yes, I have to say, the food here is spectacular. And I love that they give you so much meat. Though I thought my gut exploded the first time I saw it. Wouldn't you say, son? Indeed. Yes, it is. By the look of your face, I'd say you're already feeling it. You're not going to make it in this line of work without a big old stomach, son. I'm a huge fan of this country's food. One taste and you'll never forget. I'd like to bring the entire cuisine back with me if I could. This is the first time we've seen you in how long, and you're talking about food? The first thing you asked when you arrived was, is the restaurant by the seaside still open? For goodness sake. Is your heart made out of stone? What would you prefer we discuss? The mundane? Why don't we talk about market developments and our spices inventory? That's not what I meant. It's hot. My parents' relationship is on thin ice, but the air feels like it's on fire. It's much too hot. My dad loves the seaside restaurant. It actually specializes in fish, but he always asks for meat. Though always isn't very often. He's out of the country most of the time, so we rarely eat together as a family. For that reason, I can usually put up with a little heat for a family gathering. Today, however, is awkward. Go on, son, dig in. You can't find food this good back home. As you say, every course, the table is lined with meat, meat, meat. Even I'm starting to feel heavy in the gut. At this rate, I might turn into meat myself. What kind of meat would I turn into, though? I guess beef, maybe, if the meal keeps on like this. How much food are you planning to order? I can't believe you. Why did I ever marry you? Come now, we're Arta's family. You could stand to be a little more pleasant. And who do you think is making me unpleasant? Now. Now. From time to time, our eyes meet. But every time they do, we both avert our gaze. This goes on throughout the meal. My father invited him to lunch. Dad introduced him as his right hand, so I assumed he's also a traitor. His eyes are somewhat narrow, his posture perfectly upright. He looks very no-nonsense and not especially affable. Frankly, he kind of scares me. Hey, Dad. Are we going anywhere after lunch? I figured since we're all together, maybe we could take a walk or visit someplace out of town. Well, yes. Actually, I've got a letter to write after this. A letter to one of those bigwigs back home. So I'm planning to head straight back to the trading post. Okay. Can't say I'm especially surprised. What do you want me to do? It's work and it has to be done. If I could get an audience with him in person, maybe this wouldn't be necessary, but that's not possible. So I have no choice but to write a long, long letter. Oh yes, Pauline. If you're going on a walk, bring him along. I'm sure he's tired of putting up with me day in and day out. What? Oh, no, Hold on now. Could you please leave Pauline out of this? She has things she needs to do too. What's the big deal? You want to know about an area, ask someone who lives there. That's the best way to learn. Besides, you'll stick out like a sore thumb wandering around on your own, son. But I couldn't. You don't mind, do you, Pauline? Not at all. God, you are the most inconsiderate man. Mom says, then leans in and whispers to me. Listen to me. Do not let your guard down around a foreign man. My father is, as a matter of fact, a foreigner, and the man he brought to lunch is from the same country. This is a park. Indeed it is. It's a park. My assignment to show this man around town is, to be honest, going quite horribly. This is a park. No, just no. Couldn't you come up with anything better, Pauline? But I didn't know anything about the history of this park. In fact, I don't know much of anything about this town's history. I just sort of walk around every day, not really paying it much mind. Wouldn't someone more knowledgeable make a better guide? I can't do it. Don't ask this of me. Also, he doesn't talk very much, and he's got this perpetually stern look on his face. He really does scare me. Don't worry, Mom. Your daughter won't mistakenly fall for a foreigner. At any rate, regardless of how I feel, I'm still technically his guide. I've got to try a little harder, though I know it won't be easy. And then, there's a fountain. There is indeed a fountain. There's a fountain. Again, no. Seriously, Pauline? He has eyes. I'm sorry. I'm not much of a guide. Maybe my dad could show you around instead. No, don't worry about it. I think you're doing just fine. In fact, I'm sorry you got roped into this. I doubt you very much enjoy having to walk around town besides someone like me. What? No, that's not it at all. Oh, is that so? I'm glad to hear it. Here's an idea. Rather than guide me, how about this? Why don't you show me what you usually do, the places you normally go? Do you really want to see that? I'd prefer to see the town through the eyes of a resident. To see it for what it is, instead of what makes good sightseeing. Alright then, I often get ham sandwiches from the shop near here. Having lunch on the wall by the fountain is the most wonderful thing. Look over there. See the butcher shop? And the bakery next to it. I buy bread from the bakery, bring it to the butcher, get a few slices of ham and put it on the bread. It's absolutely to die for.
But you just had a huge lunch.
I'm not getting one right now. Also, please don't think I'm as carnivorous as my dad.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to imply such a thing.
Jeez. Wait, hold on. Did he just smile? He did. It was a small one, but he did. He can actually smile. Being human, that should be obvious, but it's kind of strange seeing him do it. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to get along, even just a little. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure, go right ahead.
Could you tell me about your home country? I asked Dad, but he won't tell me very much.
Ah.
Come on, how about it? I'm really curious.
He probably doesn't know very much himself.
What? About his own homeland?
Some don't.
What do you...
How about that fountain? I'd like to get a closer look at it. Ah, the spot you say you like to sit.
Okay. What was that just now? Did he dodge my question? Is there something there he doesn't want to get into?
Ah, from this angle, it looks like the fountain's sitting on top of the ocean.
Ah, yes, it does. It does. If you want, we can go to the beach. It's a straight walk from here.
No, I like this view. The sea is a pretty color here. You can clearly see the white of the fountain upon it.
The sea's different color than the fountain?
It is. In fact, the sea has often changed colors itself, but out on the water it can be easy to overlook. It can be the color of emeralds, or deep blue like sapphire, or almost black like obsidian. The sea has a face, and with it many expressions.
Huh. I'd like to see that. Maybe I'll ask Dad and get him to take me out on the ship.
Ah, you have quite the adventurous spirit. Not many women say they want to ride a ship.
You think? I want to go everywhere I haven't been before. I want to see for myself the world extends beyond this town.
Ah, that's a fine ambition. Hopefully the time will come when anyone can have access to a ship with relative ease.
He actually smiles quite a bit, I guess. And we seem to be talking pretty comfortably too. He's a lot more friendly than he looks. He appears almost noble the way he looks out at the sea, his gaze steadfast and unwavering. Oh dear, that was close. He almost deceived me. He's a foreign man, and I'm simply his guide. You mustn't think you've grown close to him just because you were able to hold a brief conversation.
By the way...
Pardon me? Yes?
That outfit you're wearing.
What? This? Oh yes, it's absolutely splendid. My dad brought it back for me. It's of a peculiar design, with unusual accessories. The moment I saw it, I said, "Oh my!" "Oh my," I said. "It's so pretty, I want to show it off to everyone."
I see.
Oh, it's just so magnificent. He actually has decent eye for clothing. I guess he has more in that head than of his... wait. I guess he has more in that head of his than meat.
Actually, I brought back that outfit.
Huh?
When I heard I was going to meet my boss's daughter, I thought it'd be best if I brought some kind of gift. So I had a tailor imitate the style of my homeland. I'm delighted it's to your liking.
What? Hold on a second.
Yes?
So you're saying these clothes I'm fawning over were given to me by you, and you had them made for me?
Indeed.
And completely oblivious, here I am wearing them now.
More precisely, you've been wearing them since lunch.
Why didn't you say something before? This is humiliating. I want to bury my head in the sand.
But I thought you liked them.
I do indeed, but...
Having never met you, I wasn't sure what colors you liked, but... I was relieved to see you wearing them. They look nice on you.
Huh? He says with a smile. He's always standing up perfectly straight, always looking stern and no nonsense, and he kind of scares me. But he's a gentleman. I'm going to go change.
What?
I'm going to go change. I'll be back in 5 seconds, so just wait here.
5 seconds isn't feasible.
God help me, Mom. I really, really need your help, because my heart just skipped a beat for a foreign man. Is that so? Very well then. Oh no, thank you for the information. I really appreciate it. And don't worry about me, I'll keep safe. Goodbye. Shortly before I arrived at the village, a beast appeared. It killed a number of villagers and then disappeared. Ever since then, the village hasn't been itself. There's a cloud of gloom hovering over it, fear visible in everyone's eyes. At first I thought their fear was of the beast returning, but that's not quite right. The troubles with the beast are, in fact, still ongoing. Oh, Javi.
Hey, I heard you were asking about the beast.
Yeah.
Talking about the beast is taboo. People are going to push you away even harder now. Though I guess you are leaving in a few days.
People going missing.
Hmm?
Your beast problem is still going on, isn't it? After asking around, I'm beginning to piece things together. When the beast first appeared, you chased it away. However, later, the beast came back, killing villagers. After that, the beast disappeared, but villagers began disappearing too. Once a week, someone would just be gone. And even as the weeks passed, none of them ever returned. If people of the village think the beast is responsible, they think it's kidnapping villagers.
That's right. This village is under the beast's curse. So you're better off forgetting about this place and the savage beast that dwells nearby. You don't belong in a place like this. Go back to your hometown where it's peaceful. That's the kind of life you deserve.
Javi.
What?
I want you to be honest with me about something. Where does...
I won't tell you.
Why not? They told me that you would know where the beast is, Javi. I heard from the other villagers that you want to chase the beast.
Sure you didn't mishear him?
No, I'm positive. You know where the beast ran off to, where its hideaway is. You chased after it, found its den, and then you came back. That's what I heard. Didn't you? Why did you keep that from me when you told me about the beast? I asked you to tell me everything you knew, Javi. But you brushed me off and said you didn't know anything. Said that I should talk to somebody else. When in reality, you know more about it than anyone else. Tell me why. Why did you hide that from me? What were you thinking? As you watched me frantically asking around the village for more information. Were you enjoying yourself? Tell me, why are you so mean to me?
Shut the hell up!
Huh?
Like I could tell you. Like I could actually tell you that. What'd the village tell you about me? Did it go something like this? That the kid couldn't even take revenge for his parents? That he's a damn coward? I'm sure you heard that one plenty from everyone, and now you think that I'm a coward too.
I don't.
Yeah, it's true. I went after the beast. I chased it down the night it killed my parents. Hiding around back, I saw it slip into the forest. So I went after it, chasing it until I reached its den. I despised that beastie with everything I had. It murdered my mom and dad. It murdered my friends, the kindly priest, every decent person in town. I needed to get revenge for what it had done. It was my duty to bring retribution upon the beast that stole everything from me. So I tried to confront the beastia. But I couldn't do it. Not only could I not stand up to it, as soon as it turned around, I saw its eyes. Its bloodshot eyes, its black irises. I couldn't move.
Javi.
Yeah, that's right. I was a coward. I watched as it killed my parents.
and even followed it home. But I couldn't do anything. Anything except run, flee, screaming in terror. That was all I could do.
Javi, that doesn't make you a coward, if the beast really was that terrifying.
But I was supposed to stand up to it. That's what the rest of the village would have wanted. For someone to eradicate the beastia. When I came back, having accomplished nothing, everyone was so harsh. You coward. Why did you even go out there for? Constant ridicule.
What right did they have to? If they really wanted him gone, they could all go together and...
No one's got that kind of courage left. They're all waiting for someone else to speak up. Someone to stand up and say, let's go kill that beast. But no one has the guts to take that initiative. It could have been me, but the moment I fled back to the village in fear, I lost that qualification. You think that was me just being mean?
Huh?
I didn't tell you where the beast dwells. You think that was just me harassing you? I've seen the beast. I know how scary it is, and I know how dangerous it is. And you think I'd tell you where it is? I know good and well what you're thinking. That the guy you're looking for might have been taken by him. And you want to go to its den and see if he's there. Knowing that, do you really think I'd tell you? If you go, it'll kill you. You don't have any evidence anyway. Nothing that points to the guy being taken by the beast. But you don't need to put your life on the line for something like that. Something so uncertain. Even if by some chance he was taken by the beast, there's no way he'd be alive. That's what the beast does. No one comes back alive.
But you came back alive, Javi. Which means there's no saying for sure either way.
That's just because I ran away immediately, but even if he did manage to escape, that's all the more reason not to check the beast's den.
I want to know for sure whether he's alive or dead. Somewhere in a little corner of my heart, part of me thinks he might just actually be dead. I have to have faith, but I'm so close to cracking, to thinking he won't ever come back to me.
Then, why don't you just give up on him already?
Without knowing for sure, I can't let go. I'll debate with myself forever until I die no lady about whether or not he's still alive. That's how my life will end.
You want closure. You want to know for sure whether he's alive or dead, right? And even if he is dead, you'll be satisfied just knowing it.
Right. Which is why I want to at least follow any possible leads. There might not be anything to saying he's there, but it is true that remains of the ship he was on washed up in this village. If he wandered the area and ended up at the beast's den, where he was killed, then I'll let go. So please, Javi, tell me where the beast dwells.
Make this the last time.
Huh?
Even if you find no trace of him at the beast's den, even if you don't figure out whether he's alive or dead, you'll give up your search for him. You'll assume he's dead. If you don't reach some conclusion, you'll just keep searching, keep going to dangerous places, keep putting yourself at risk. I want you to stop that. To stop. Go back to your town and live a normal life. Settle on an answer. If you can promise me that, I'll tell you where the beast's den is.
Okay, I promise. This will be the last place I look.
2 more things.
Hmm?
First, I'm going with you.
What? But I thought... Isn't it dangerous?
Exactly. Can't let you go alone.
Javi.
I have to go with you and make sure you don't do anything stupid.
Alright, fine. And the other one is?
You will not enter the den.
Hmm?
You don't understand how dangerous the beast is. It shows no mercy.
It indiscriminately attacks any humans it sees, so you can't let the beast find you. You just examine the den from the outside, and when you're done, go back to the village. Understood? You need to promise me this.
Okay.
Alright, one more thing.
Huh? I thought it was just 2 things.
This is less of a promise, and more something that would be nice. I decided, when we make it back to the village, I actually would like if you could take me to your hometown.
Javi.
I'll figure out some way to get permission. And I'll do my best not to be a burden on you. I'm still just a kid, and there's not a whole lot I can do, even in a better place. But I'm surprisingly skilled with my hands. If you have work for me, I'll do anything. So, there's that.
Yes, of course I will. We'll go back to my hometown together, and I'll show you all around. We can get some great ham sandwiches there. We'll eat them together in the park.
You've told me that already. Are you ever not hungry, lady?
Oh, you laughed. You just laughed, Javi.
Yeah. Wow, back off. I did not laugh.
Nope, you definitely laughed. You're kind of cute when you laugh, Javi. Come on, do it again. Go on, like this.
Shut up. Stay back. Yeah, stop it. Don't touch my cheeks.
Aw, I wanted to see it again.
I'm not your plaything. Anyway, we set out tomorrow. We will return before it gets dark. You will keep your promises, and you will not do anything dangerous. Got it?
Promise. Thank you, Javi.
I don't need your thanks.
Thank you. That thank you is not for him agreeing to tell me where the beast's den is, but because I can see that Javi's trying to save me. His care calms the turbulent waves that must have been crashing inside me. I was always anxious. I always believed. I always thought I'd see him again. But I also recognized that I was practically living a fantasy. I was just too stubborn to admit it. I certainly won't be able to change how I feel immediately. I'll probably continue loving him. Nevertheless, Javi's words resonated comfortingly with me. I can see, but if vaguely, a new path, a new way of life appearing before me. That's what he did for me. I will make this the last time. My final attempt to find him. No matter the outcome, I will stop stubbornly believing he's still alive. And then I'll find happiness on a different path. Master! Ah, you have awakened. You gave me quite the startle. Do you not remember? You suddenly started staring off into the distance, and you would not respond to anything I said. I thought you were playing a prank on me. Your hand? Oh yes, I did not let go of it. For if I had, we would be in quite the predicament. Someone approaching the mansion, you say? You saw them? Those images were not shown to you by me. If you saw something, then it was by your own powers. But if you think about it, that is nothing unusual. You are, after all, the master of this house. You should, in all actuality, be able to do anything I can do by yourself, master. So it is very possible you could have knowledge that I do not. Now, let us return to the mansion's tale. After the second beast paid a visit, Beastia began to destabilize again. The white-haired girl would soothe his heart, but the calm was only ephemeral. Oh. He was like a cracked glass bowl. If you dropped him, that would be the end. If you put too much force into handling him, he would shatter. He was very difficult to care for. And cracks do not heal. The damage still remains, even if the two sides appear to be held together firmly in place. Furthermore, they slowly, gradually, and without intervention, spread. The beast appeared to be afraid of someone's voice. He would on occasion stare into empty space and shout, cover his ears, and groan. One day he shattered all the windows in the mansion, crushed the silverware I had just polished to a shine, and destroyed all the mirrors. I assumed he did not want to see his beastly self.
More. There's more. There's still more that reflects my image. Windows, mirrors, vases, dishes, they all show my reflection.
What are you doing?
I have no need of anything that reflects me. You can understand that, can't you?
Why? You're going to cut your hands like that? Tracing the wall with her fingers, the white-haired girl approached Bestia. She stretched her spindly fingers out towards the beast's rugged hands. His hands were wet with blood from his frenzied attempts to destroy anything reflective in the house. Look at all these cuts.
Stop. You're going to dirty your hands. Get back.
No, I will not.
It's no use. No matter how many times you call me human, the mirrors tell another story. Not just the mirrors. Everything reflective shouts beast at me angrily. Look at how precarious I am. It's hideous. Pitiful. I thought it was all over when I protected you from the beast. But that image keeps coming back to me. The sight of another beast clinging onto me. I can hear its voice. It says I was only ever a beast.
Voice? Whose voice?
So you don't know. So you can't hear it.
You are fighting against something beyond the limits of my perception.
Fighting? No. If only it were a fight. It speaks the undeniable truth.
As I have said before, you are not a beast. You look like me, I am certain of it.
Your eyes.
What?
Your red eyes. They show you nothing, but they show me what I am. They show me the difference between us.
Are you afraid of my eyes? If my eyes cause you fear, if you can see them in your reflection, then you are welcome to destroy them. Rip them from me with your own hands. I have no need of them after all.
Why would you go so far from me? You... The voice says that you're laughing at me. That deep down you ridicule me.
Do you believe that? After all the time we spent together?
I don't know. I'm starting to lose confidence. I believe you. I think I believe you, but I find myself wavering. I'm losing sight of myself, and of you, of everything. In all my memories, I am a beast. The voice says I was always this way, which I suppose means I am a beast. I can't be anything but.
Do not trust the voice. Trust me instead. I do not want to make another mistake. To do something like run away, because I'm so weak-willed.
I do not understand this woman. She's so pure-hearted, so beautiful, like hope personified. I want to understand, to believe her. I was sure I could do it, but I keep failing. Why? Am I losing my grip on everything?
Are words not enough to convince you?
What?
Are words not enough to convince you that you are not a beast? Then see for yourself, feel for yourself, that there is but one difference between us.
What are you doing?
I assume our skin and our hair and our eyes are different colors, but those do not count as a difference. The only thing that differs between us is our sex.
Hold on.
In his utter shock, Beastie was frozen in place, and he was right to be surprised. The sound of rustling fabric shook the air in the forlorn mansion. She had placed her hand on the sleeve of her garments and begun to disrobe. Before long, gaze upon me. She was standing there completely undressed. Her body was incomparably beautiful. Slender, not an ounce of excess fat on her. The sight of her was impressive, almost divine. Even I let out a gasp when I saw her. See for yourself. This was the first time Beastie had seen the white-haired girl unclothed. Though they slept in the same bed, as I said before, they did not have a physical relationship. She grasped his unmoving hand and guided it towards her. She moved his hand across her flesh, along the curve of her shoulder, down her arm, and pressed it against her chest firmly enough for him to feel her beating heart. Do you think this caused a stirring within him? Is there any man for whom the touch of a woman's skin would not? Especially one so beautiful as her. However, he was not aroused. Why do you think that was? Because a beast cannot lust after a human? I believe you know the answer. Are you crying?
Could you smile for me?
What?
I want to see your smile.
Like this? I'm not sure I'm doing a good job.
No, you're doing fine. Your smile is so pretty. It calms me, warms my heart. I think I know someone, somewhere, who has that same smile.
Ah, thank you for seeing me off. Don't mention it. I learned so much about this town thanks to you. You made my stay here quite enjoyable. What's the matter? You're looking rather glum. I wonder... Huh? I wonder why the sea exists. I was born in a port town, so it's always been there for me. This huge, never-ending, expansive, magnificent ocean. Far too big for a single measly little human like me to cross. It's so pretty.
It is.
I feel like I understand why you like the sea. But right now I can't help wondering why God created such an enormous sea. Why didn't he make the world smaller? I'm sorry, I'm talking nonsense.
Not at all. I'll probably be back eventually. That's just part of the job.
And will you have lunch at the seaside restaurant again?
Quite likely. And I'll bet it'll be mostly meat too.
Was your stomach able to handle it?
I'll train up for next time.
Your ship is going to embark soon.
Yeah,
Will people get mad you're not helping them prepare?
most likely.
Then you should hurry off.
Yeah. Pauline. I just wanted to thank you again. I appreciate you taking so much time to show me around.
Is that all?
No. I don't know why, but I was considering leaving without telling you this.
I'd like you to tell me.
I'd feel better if you turned me down.
What?
My homeland is only getting more isolated. Unlike your country, mine is not eager to associate with the rest of the world. I probably don't even have their patronage anymore. What I'm saying is that I have absolutely no stability. I can't even say for sure whether I'll be back. So...
You're right. There's nothing but obstacles. I'm sure my mom would be opposed as well. But I've fallen for you. The way you look staring out at the sea, the shape of your lips when you smile at me, the kindness in your voice. The more time I spend with you, the deeper I fall in love with you. The whole world could separate us, and these feelings would not change.
Well, damn. You beat me to it.
If I'd waited, I don't think you would have ever gotten to it.
I'll say it myself too. I love you, Pauline. I fell for you the moment I first saw you. I promise we will meet again.
I promise. I'll be waiting.
Thank you.
It's visible in both of our eyes. This love, strong enough to wash away all of our tribulations. It's all right there, plain as day, in each of our eyes. Mine and his. Did you hear something?
Huh?
It sounded like someone's voice.
I didn't hear anything. It must have been your imagination.
Oh.
You want to turn back, lady?
Huh?
You're looking nervous.
I'm just fine. Let's keep moving. But there's one thing.
What?
My name isn't Lady, it's Pauline.
This again?
Lady is so distant. I don't like being called that. So, call me Pauline.
Polly. How's that? Can I call you Polly?
Oh, come on. I'd really rather you call me Pauline. I'm an only child, so I've always wanted a younger brother or sister, but Polly makes it sound like I'm the younger one. I'm not your brother, and I'm not a child.
You call yourself a kid every day, though.
That's not what I meant.
Well, fine. You can call me Polly. It's not my full name, but I'm glad you're calling me something other than Lady, Javi.
Then that's what I'll do.
Ah, you laughed.
Be quiet.
You're no fun.
There's a mansion up ahead, standing atop the cliff. I can't say why exactly, but I feel like it's something that shouldn't be there.
What do you mean?
It feels out of place in this area, and something seems off about it. Like it's somehow ethereal, and could disappear at any moment. Nah, I'm probably just overthinking things. Sorry, that was stupid of me to say.
It's okay. We still can't see the mansion Javi's talking about from here. It's just dense, overgrown forest. But for some reason, I can sense that we're approaching it. It's a strange sensation. Anxiety's bubbling up from deep inside me, and at the same time, I could feel I could burst into tears. Not out of fear, but familiarity. Familiarity? I've never been to this country before. Everything I'm seeing is new to me. There's nothing at all for me to find familiar. Why, then?
I'm going to ask you one more time. Are you sure you want to do this?
I am.
You agreed not to go inside. Don't break that promise.
It's okay. Don't worry. I'm sorry for putting you through this, making you relive unpleasant memories. But thank you for accompanying me when you have nothing to gain from it. Don't worry. I'll just look around. I'm only searching for a sign he was there. And when I'm done, we'll return to the village together.
All right.
Okay. Now let's go. We push our way through the dark, dense woods, and then, like the world fading into view after a dream, a mansion appears before us. It rests quietly upon a cliff against a backdrop of emerald ocean. This is the beast's den? It should, by all rights, be a magnificent scene, but the blue sky and jade sea clash with the building. It appears alone, isolated precariously from the rest of the world.
Yes, this is it. This is the mansion where the beast dwells.
Careful not to make any noise, we draw nearer to the house, this inexplicable structure sitting between the forest and the cliff. The fluttering I feel in my heart does not seem to be caused only by fear of the beast. The weeds and plants growing unchecked around the house are tall enough for Javi to hide in. I imagine that's how he approached the mansion the first time, lurking in the overgrowth. Say, have the people of the village thought about leaving this area? Moving somewhere else, away from the beast's den?
Only those with enough savings can do that. Leave without money and you'll just die in a ditch somewhere. Everyone's made their lives here in the village. We have farmland, cattle, ships. It's not easy to let it all go. Not everyone can just hop on a boat to another country like you, Polly. We're not wealthy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
I know, I was being too harsh. You're just ignorant. So naive you believe the whole world is this perfect magical place. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. If you're capable of seeing the world like that, there's no reason you should look at it any other way.
For as mature as you can be, Javi, you're also rather cynical.
Well, pardon me. When you said you would take me to your town, that kind of made my day. There's nothing left for me in this village.
You'll find plenty of new things, I'm sure. You can even make some friends in my town. After all, you've got a long life ahead of you, Javi. So you should make it a fun one.
You make it sound like I'm about to throw myself off a cliff.
I didn't mean it like that.
We should try to keep quiet from here on out.
Okay, got it. As we draw closer to the mansion, I can see the ivy twisting across its stone walls. I press my back against the wall and take a few deep breaths. There's a window next to me. If there really is a beast, if there's really a terrible man-eating monster inside, I'm in danger if it catches me. Javi's eyes entreat me not to get any closer. But I have to see. I have to see if there's a mountain of corpses inside these walls. If there's even the slightest trace of him. I'm just going to have a look.
peek from outside without being noticed. That's all I'm going to do. And when it's done, I'll go home. Through the window, I see a dimly illuminated hallway. Like the garden, the inside is desolate, but there's still the sense that someone lives here. It's not completely abandoned. Polly. I see something moving inside the mansion. I hold my breath so whatever it is there does not sense my presence and does not sense my gaze. And then... What? A shadow whizzed past. No. Polly? Huh? Hey, Polly! Open up! Open up! Please, open the door! Stop it, you idiot! What do you think you're doing? Please, open the door! Polly, you promised me! Have you lost your mind? The only thing in there is a... It's not a beast! Huh? It's not a beast! A beast isn't living in this mansion! You're wrong! It is! There's a beast in there! A beast here! Get away from the door! The beast! It's not a beast! Open the door! Open the... Nah! I knew it! I knew it! I was right! You're alive! You're alive! You're alive! I never stopped believing! I knew you wouldn't die! Would you... Yukimasa. I had faith you were still alive. I wanted to prove it, and I was right. I'm so glad I had faith. I'm so glad I didn't give up. I missed you so. And this time, I've never stopped thinking about you. For all this time, I've never stopped thinking about you. I've never stopped imagining our reunion. Yukimasa, I'm so glad you're alive. Stop it, Polly. Get away from him. That's... the beast!
You'll kill me if I don't kill you. And so, I must show you that I will. I must show you that I'm serious. I must kill you, or you just won't understand. I just won't. You just won't understand. If I don't show you firsthand, you just won't understand. I'll make you understand. I'll make your flesh and bones understand. Kill. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. That's it. Cry for me. Beg for your life. Pray for my mercy. Weep and struggle and suffer and die. Look at this. No one can stand up to me. Humans have no chance against beasts.
Yukimasa, what's wrong? What? What's the matter? It's me, Pauline. I came to find you. I've missed you so much. Yukimasa? Sorry, I still don't understand your language. But wait! Where are you going?
Stop it, Polly! Don't go after him! Polly!
Why are you running from me?
Paul. Don't you recognize me? It's Pauline, your love. Why? Your katana. Why? Why would you point that at me? You're scaring me. What's gotten into you? Hey, what's the matter? Yukimasa, do you know who I am? What happened? You used to be able to speak my language so fluently. Let's talk. What do you say? Put that thing away, please. It's dangerous. What? Why? You cut me. So hot. Why? Yukimasa, it's me. It's Pauline. Open your eyes. No, stop. Yukimasa. Please, stop this. I'm begging you. Why would you do this to me? Stop it, Yukimasa. Stop this. His blade, held high above his head, glimmers. Why? He's the beast? Tell me, Yukimasa, did you kill all those villagers? Are you going to kill me? Why? Please, stop. Yuki, it's me. It's Pauline. Please, open your eyes. Let's go back to my town. I never got the chance to ask if you wanted to move to my country. Then we wouldn't have to wait so long to see each other. What do you think, Yukimasa?
Burn in hell!
Why? Tell me why. What happened here?
I am grateful that you cannot see, because you would certainly think me a beast if you were able to see this. Because you cannot see, you do not know what I look like.
But I do know.
But I do know. Another beast like me broke into the mansion.
Was it?
I protected you. Did I not? I protected you. Say that I protected you. That I did this for you.
Actually a beast? I can hear a woman's voice. I can't keep my eyes open. I wonder who she is. They seem like they're really close. Did you choose someone else? Then you could have just said so.
I wouldn't be angry. We've been apart for so long. But this does kind of hurt. It hurts. I can't take it. Just once. Could you turn back and say my name? I proved it. That you're still alive. We were lovers, weren't we? So why? You said you wanted a peaceful life. I can't take this. It hurts so bad. Sa. I can't take this. What I want most is to spend a nice, quiet life with you. I don't need anything extravagant. Just an ordinary life, slowly growing older, having 3, maybe 4 children. We'd never fight, and eventually, before I knew it, I'd be an old lady. Thinking, it was an uneventful life, but it was the best I could have asked for. That's the life I want. And what about you? Yes, I too wish for a peaceful life with you.
Polly, I couldn't do.
Master, what is the matter? You look pale as a ghost. What? I lied to you? I have not told you a single falsehood, Master. About the beast. That means you were seeing her memories, then. Is that so? That must have been quite difficult to witness. But I assure you, I have told you no lies. Bestia was convinced he was a beast. And as a servant of this house, it is my responsibility to present my former master to you as he saw himself. This would have been a very different story had you not discovered the truth. A beast meets a white-haired girl and learns humanity. That tale would have been far easier on you, I'm sure. By remaining in the dark and seeing the story through his eyes alone, you would not have to witness that poor girl's miserable death. And that, perhaps, would have been better for you. But the reality you observed through her eyes changed the truth of his tale. And it sounds like the visions you had did not run parallel to the events I described for you, but took place slightly earlier in time. Which means that, yes, her fate was set in stone well before you ever saw it. I do have to wonder, though, why did Bestia believe the woman to be a beast like him? Perhaps it was because her hair, eye, and skin color was similar to his own. The poor young woman who called upon the mansion did indeed resemble Bestia. They were of a similar race. Half of her blood was of the same race as his. But was that the only reason? Would that be enough for him to mistake her for a beast? I have my own theory. His memories may have played a role. I suspect Bestia was afraid the memories from when he was human would cause him to waver. But that simply is my own speculation. Perhaps he had merely lost his grip on reality. How well have you come to understand Bestia, Master? You do appear to think he was an ordinary human who believed himself to be a beast. But where does the line between a man and a beast truly lie? That I do not know. Master, if, like Bestia, you were to lose your memories and endure persecution and degradation until you broke, would you still remember those you care for? Now, our tale is not yet over. The web of misfortune was tightly, oh so tightly entangled. It would not be unravelled. Let us return now from her memories to the point we left off in our story. Just after the white-haired girl had disrobed, showing Bestia the difference between her and him. This was, yes, several days following the young woman's death. The blood in the hall had been cleaned up, and there was no trace of it any longer. He had made a tremendous mistake. Though the only people aware of that mistake are you and I. There is perhaps a chance the white-haired girl had realized, but she knew nothing of the woman. So I entreat you not to fault the white-haired girl for trying to be kind to Bestia. She is without sin, in any and all times. The beast, no, the man, made the white-haired girl put her clothes back on. He seemed to have calmed down a bit. After examining her body and comparing it with his own, he was once again coming to think he might not be a beast. In the past, he would have rejoiced to have proof of his own humanity. However, it was for him then that the seed of several new doubts. However, it was for him then the seed of several new doubts.
You said I am human.
Yes,
Do you still believe this?
I certainly do. You are simply mistaken. You believe yourself to be a beast because of what the villagers said.
Why did they call me a beast?
If I were able to see, I could surely answer all your questions. But I cannot, so all I can offer you is my conjecture.
Go on, tell me.
I suspect that you do not come from this country. No, you do not come from this continent. You came to this continent from far, far away, perhaps even across the seas. The land has been cast into turmoil by the war. Fortunately, no fighting reached the village, but it has blocked trade routes, stripped them of their independence, and cast a dark shadow over their hope. They are quite devastated, I imagine. And then you showed up. From what I have heard, this area is not particularly friendly to people from other countries. Even less so, those from another continent. I doubt they know much about distant lands, so they had probably never seen someone like you before. But in addition, you would have been wearied and worn. I guess you were emaciated, wasting away. Even so, that you do not even look like yourself. Do you remember how you arrived at the village?
When I woke up, I was on the beach. I don't remember anything before that. My joints all ached, and I was incredibly thirsty. I was in so much pain, I sought help. But nothing I said got through to the villagers. I did not understand what they said either.
But the thing you did understand was that they were calling you Bestia.
Right. And so I understood that the word was used to describe beasts. The way they looked at me, it wasn't normal, so I
imagine at first they simply didn't want the trouble. They didn't actually think you were a beast. Simply that this wretched man, unfamiliar in appearance, who had washed ashore, resembled a beast.
Washed ashore?
You were in an accident, were you not? While crossing the sea.
I do not remember. I can't remember. No, I mustn't remember. If I am not a beast, that means the other beast wasn't one either. What did the beast look like? It looked somehow similar to me. Its hair color, skin color, eye color, and the way it spoke seemed vaguely familiar. Which means it was... I cannot accept that. If I do, then that means I have done something terrible. No.
What?
They did call me a beast. It was in fact a beast.
As I've been saying, that's because...
Tell me I'm a beast, please. Let me remain a beast.
How do you imagine he saw the world? I cannot even begin to fathom. But you can never know what someone else sees, and there is nothing to say they see the same thing as you. As you and I have seen different things, so too did the man and his lover see different things. Or perchance the true shape of the world is visible only through the white-haired girl's sightless eyes. Do you think the reason he so stubbornly rejected his human memories is because he had taken the life of his beloved? I personally believe that there was more to it than that. Someday, you shall remember. You shall remember everything. I will not allow you to avert your eyes. Remember that you have always, always been a beast, incapable of saving anyone,
only of taking, remember, and suffer. Agonize, writhe, anguish, grieve, suffer.
Such a damn shame. Our homeland is but a stone throw away, and they still won't let us in. Just how long are they going to maintain this stance? Regrettable, isn't it, son?
Yes, I agree with you wholeheartedly, Captain Osama.
We can't make it this far on the white men's ship, but they give no response to our missives. I'm not sure if it's even reaching the magistrate's hands. It's so difficult to be even the slightest bit accommodating to your fellow countrymen. They seem to be treating the white men rather poorly as well. I hear they imprison them on tiny man-made islands. There's no way to make friends. Well, all things considered, we can hardly call this our homeland anymore anyway. For how many generations has your family lived overseas again?
I am the third.
I see. And doubt you have any attachment to this land.
That's not true. I may never have the opportunity to set foot on her soil, but my spirit dwells within this land. My grandfather has told me much about this country, of her 4 rich, vibrant seasons and boundless beauty. I am deeply grateful that you invited me on this voyage to visit her, Captain Osama. I have finally, if only at a distance, laid eyes upon my home.
I cannot say when this era may draw to a close, but I hope the time comes when we can proudly proclaim her our motherland. We can't find food this good back home. I eagerly await the day that becomes true.
Indeed, as I do. I've lied to her. She believes I was born in the Orient, but in truth I have never once set foot in that country. I was born in Europe. My family had not been permitted to return since my grandparents left. I can still remember clear as day the look of profound regret on my grandfather's face as he departed from this world. He bequeathed upon me a katana, and on that day, the blade that became the one object binding me to my homeland. I could not bring myself to tell her that I am disallowed to return home. I did not want her to think that I had been forsaken by my country, that my country would do such a thing. However, some part of me believed there was more to it than that. A smuggler.
Yeah, I never would have expected it. Not on this ship. One of the crew was conspiring with a government official. He had unreported goods on board and delivered them in secret.
What goods?
Silver coins. Spanish coins made for more than their worth as currency. The official was sent to commit seppuku, but we are responsible for our own crew's punishment. I'm still trying to decide how to handle it.
Have him commit seppuku as well. This sailor has brought shame upon the entire ship.
If he is made to take responsibility for his actions, then perhaps we can minimize the damage to our reputation. You make a fair point. Unfortunately, he is not of this land. I doubt he is familiar with the ritual.
And I shall serve as his second and ensure he dies without issue.
Have you lost your mind?
I have been trained in the art. It is unlikely I should fail.
You are not a samurai, though.
I was born into a family of samurai. At least it was until 3 generations ago. But that blood still courses through my veins.
Very well, then. That is how we shall do it. We now commence the ritual seppuku of our fellow crewman Seedorf. Seedorf has, in violation of restrictions set in place by the shogunate, committed the grave crime of smuggling prohibited goods into the country. In order to atone for his betrayal of the trust of both nations, he vows to take his life here before you. Do you have any last words? I deeply regret that we should have to lose a companion with whom we have traveled the 7 seas in this manner. Do it. It wasn't me.
What?
It wasn't me. I've been set up. I didn't smuggle anything. I don't know anything about any silver coins. I've been framed. Believe me, why should I have to slice my own...
Yuki-sama, he said the accusations were false. lies to escape punishment. I could not allow him to continue shaming himself, and thus when his fate was already decided. It would only serve to tarnish the ship's honor. But an investigation was performed. It is our duty to trust those results. You're right. Yes, you're right. Good work. Now this needs to be cleaned up. Yes, sir. I'm sure I was mistaken, but I would like to ask you anyway. Were you smiling as you did it? You must have been seeing things. Was that really the only reason? I couldn't bring myself to tell her the truth. What was that dream? Was that from my memories? No. Osama? I've never met that man. Or that woman. No. I was just... No, it wasn't me. I don't... I don't remember. I don't remember anything. Not a thing. Not a single thing. I'm a beast. I'm a beast, not a human. I don't need those memories. Are you there? Are you there? Where are you? Come to me. Be with me. Peace. My peace. Where are you? Where have you gone? Why? Why are you not on my side? Don't remember anything. Stop remembering. Is that a silver coin? Spanish silver. Some weeks after we set off back west, I found a silver coin in the ship's hold. I don't know if it got overlooked or dropped when transporting the rest, but there's just one. The first thing I think when I find is that I should report it to Captain Osama. But instead, I slip the coin into my pocket and take my leave of the hold as if nothing ever happened. Not for the purpose of smuggling it for some extra cash. It only has extra value in the east. Back west, it's worth nothing more than its designated value as currency. So again, it's not for the want of money. Well, damn. Seems Seedorf might have been innocent after all. Perhaps so. And if he had no hand in the smuggling, then I've done a horribly regrettable thing. No, as you said, an investigation was conducted. We had no choice but to believe the information we were given. You mustn't blame yourself. I feel bad for putting such an unpleasant responsibility on you. Not at all. Now, how do we handle this? I can't believe a silver coin was found in someone else's luggage. It would be best to handle this internally. Publicly, we have already made our amends with Silo's death. That's true. Though it would be prudent to try and discover from where he is acquiring the coins, so as to prevent another incident. Should one of our crew be caught smuggling again, he will not be the only one asked to take responsibility. I have great sympathy for you, Captain Osama. This is quite the headache. I can't imagine he would give up his connections just because we asked. We can force him. If he doesn't want to talk, then we can give him some encouragement. But I couldn't. Worry not, Captain Osama. I shall take care of the dirty work. You needn't trouble yourself with anything, Captain. Leave it all to me. Captain.
Very well. I leave this in your hands, Osama.
Yes, sir. How are you feeling?
Hey, untie me! What's the meaning of this?
A silver coin was discovered in your luggage. Huh? A silver coin? Interesting. It would seem you have quite the knack for acting.
Hold on, I don't follow. I thought the smuggling problem was taken care of.
Seedorf wasn't the one doing the smuggling. It was you.
Like hell, I've never seen any damn silver coins. This is some kind of mistake. Check my bags again.
A coin was found in your luggage, regrettably. Captain Osama saw it himself.
Lies! I swear I've never touched one.
Is that so?
I swear, never once. Please believe me, I'm no smuggler. I've done good work, even on this expedition. You know I'm not someone who would have gotten involved in smuggling.
I don't know. What kind of person anyone is?
Huh?
We may have known each other for years, but that doesn't mean I have any way of knowing what you think in private, how you feel, what kind of person you are.
You smuggled the coin, didn't you?
Or you smuggled the coins, didn't you?
I didn't. I had nothing to do with it.
Who was your supplier?
I'm telling you, I'm no smuggler.
It puts Captain Osama in an uncomfortable position if you don't talk. We can't risk damaging our homeland's trust any further.
I swear to God I had nothing to do with it.
So you won't tell?
How can I tell you something I know nothing about?
I see.
You believe me?
Sorry, it's very, very important information. Enough so that you can't give it up so easily.
Huh?
In which case, I'll just do what I have to do until you talk.
What are you...
Whenever you're ready to talk, let me know. I'll stop right away.
Hey, stop! What are you...
Quite the thick fingers you have.
Let go! What are you...
But it's all meat. Your bones aren't any thicker than anyone else's.
My finger!
Oh, don't start screaming just yet. That was just the first. Your little finger. Next is your ring finger.
Stop! Please don't! I'm begging you!
Are you ready to talk?
I told you, I don't know anything.
Too bad. Your middle finger.
Don't!
Your right hand is going to be useless if you don't start talking soon.
What do you want me to tell you? I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
What has you so stubbornly refusing to talk? Is your supplier really worth going to such lengths to protect?
No, I can't tell you what I don't know. That's...
All that's left is your thumb.
Help! Someone get me!
Just so we're perfectly clear, everyone on board knows you did it. No one's going to come to a smuggler's aid.
Oh, God, I can't take any more of this. Please stop.
Ready to talk? What will it be?
I'll talk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll talk.
If anything you're telling me is a lie, you can consider your life forfeit. Are you ready to tell me the truth? We will investigate the details of your confession. If you lie, we will find out. Understood?
But I...
Speak.
But...
Or can't you?
I don't know anything.
That's a shame. Well, you won't be using a right hand ever again. Although, there are still 5 fingers on your left. Are you in pain? Do you want me to stop?
Yes, please.
All right. 4 left. This is quite the face. I wish I could show it to you in a mirror.
What's wrong with you? You monster.
I'm not doing this because I want to. You're the one forcing my hand by refusing to talk. Go on, spit it out.
You wouldn't believe
anything I said anyway.
How long have you been doing this? You are the first.
Aya, you sick bastard!
It's the truth, though.
Then why are you smiling? Ah! Ah!
3 left. What will it be? Will you tell me everything? No lies, no admissions?
It wasn't me! It wasn't me! I didn't do anything! Ah!
2 left. Surprising how easily they break.
No! Stop!
This is the last one.
Ah! Ah! It burns! It burns! My fingers on fire!
Now, what's next?
It burns! It burns! It burns!
Are you listening?
Jim!
Hello? This over a few broken fingers. Need me to wake you up? Let me tell you something. I'm the one who put the coin in your luggage. Of course you don't know anything.
Someone! Anyone! Get in here! The silver coin wasn't...
Don't go shouting things you'll regret. It's hard to fight back with your hands in that condition. Having trouble breathing? Well, are you? You need air. I guess it's hard to talk with my hands around your throat, huh? Do you want air? All right. Then you can have some air.
Someone, anyone, please get in.
You just don't learn. I can see the words written on his face. Why? Why are you doing this? Why? That is a good question. I'm not even sure myself. Hey. Answer me. Well, damn. I missed the opportunity to use my katana. I tossed the man's body overboard. My story will be that he sneaked out while I wasn't looking, threw himself into the sea. As I watched the sack of flesh sink into the depths, I'm thoroughly shocked to realize I don't feel the slightest bit bad about what I've done. No regret, no remorse, nothing. I comprehend that the things I've done are reprehensible, that they're evil, and that knowledge wasn't sufficient to restrain my urges. There's an itch I felt deep within my chest ever since the moment my blade sunk its teeth into Seedorf's neck. I don't know what to call it, but I feel like I'm floating, like everything swirling about inside me has been unleashed, set free. There's also an edge of anxiety, though. If I continue down this path, what might I transform into? Despite feeling not the slightest bit guilty about the horrible things I've done, I still fear this life I've made slipping away from me. I want something to anchor me. What exactly am I? This is what I wanted to become? The kind of man who could take another's life without flinching? Fully aware of his actions? And if that's truly what I am, perhaps it would make things easier if I did lose everything.
Oh, don't scare me like that. And where did you pick up the word like ninjte? It never took you for someone so pretentious.
I'm sorry. You just looked so much like a rabbit there, the way you were tossing your head back and forth, looking around for me.
Who are you? Ninjte is something you call a child. I'm not a little girl anymore.
I'm sorry, really. Don't be so mad, Pauline.
I'm not mad at all. It's been 1.5 years. We finally get to see each other again.
That we do.
Do you have any trouble out at sea?
Did you fall ill or get caught in a storm or run into any kind of danger at all?
No, there was no trouble. Everything went fine, without incident. The sea god was watching over us, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know. What am I? Who am I? Who? What is this room? What are those colored windows? Were those here before? In the mansion? I know what this is. It's an angel. The angel is looking at me and laughing. The angel is looking down on me and laughing. Yeah.
What are you doing?
The angel is laughing at me. The angel. So the angel. You, where were you?
I went to the kitchen to get a drink of water. You have nothing to worry about. I will not run away from you.
I am not human, am I? I am not human.
You are.
Not a human.
You are. You. It's all right. I imagine it's quite disconcerting having lost your memories. But no matter what happens, you will always be you. Don't be afraid.
All those... the words of encouragement I truly wanted to hear. Am I afraid of being myself? I don't know. Don't think about it. I'm a beast with no memories.
His psyche drifted erratically between human and beast. If he accepted himself as human, it might cause memories better left buried to return to him. If he accepted himself as a beast, in exchange for his memories, he would no longer be able to rejoin human society. The white-haired girl fervently supported him in these precarious times. I was quite amazed. I had never imagined she would grow to be such a strong woman. Nevertheless, God is a cruel master. For what strength he gave her spiritually, he took an equal part from her physically. Though she persisted, day in and day out, to stay by the man's side, one day she suddenly fell ill. With her in the throes of a high fever, and not knowing the cause, he fell into a perpetual panic. There was no medicine in the mansion. They could hardly manage to put together sufficient nutritious meals. Though there was no medicine, maybe there was something else that could make her feel better. However, everything he could think of required him to leave the house.
Hey. Is there anything you would like?
Anything I would like?
I'm considering visiting the village.
I see. You're going to the village.
I thought I might be able to get some medicine. I would prefer to bring a doctor here, but no one would come if they learned you were in this mansion. So...
He was planning to put on a disguise, to enter the village as a person. The white-haired girl smiled when she heard this idea. She had, after all, always wanted him to think of himself as human. However, because she was so pure-hearted, she did not comprehend the full extent of the slaughter he had confessed to committing. The revenge he had taken on those who had chased him around. How sinister his cackling and furious his reaping. She did not grasp just how serious it was. She had faith that Bestia had kindness in his heart. If you cannot get any medicine, then buy some oranges, please.
Oranges?
This is a land blessed by the sun. You should be able to find some wonderful fresh oranges.
Will that make you feel better?
Yes, it should.
Okay.
Bestia's mind was made up. He would don the skin of a human for her, to protect the peace he had. He would return to the place that had left him with many painful memories. It was, to him, the source of his fear. Whenever he let his guard down, their shouts would play back in his mind. Bestia! 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 Hideous beast! Though he had physically conquered the people who lived there, Beastie's memories of the village still haunted him. But her health meant more to him than any of that. He was willing to cast aside his fear if it meant the white-haired girl would recover. The girl still in her bed. He made his way out of the mansion. He crossed the overgrown forest, pushing forward one step at a time, all the while trying to brush aside his apprehension, until he arrived at the village.
This is where they called me a beast, where I almost killed, and where I killed them. I look different than I did then. I'm dressed differently too, but can I play the part? Can I act a convincing enough human? I have no choice. There are no other villages. I can't let her die. Excuse me, could you answer a question for me? A village man is looking at me, only for a moment. But for me, that moment is torturously long. A faint look of panic crosses his face, perhaps in fear of my appearance. He's staring at me. Will he point his finger and call me a beast? Will the other villagers come to kill me? However,
I haven't seen you around here before.
he didn't recognize me.
Yes, I come from a
Yes, I come from a faraway land. I am unfamiliar with this area, so...
You're dressed like a nobleman. On a secret trip or something?
Something like that.
You look really pale, though. Searching for a doctor.
Yes, but not for me. My companion has come down with a fever.
Sorry to hear it. Well, I'd love to introduce you, but he's out right now. And he won't be back for a few days.
I see. And where might I be able to buy fruit?
There's a shop just round that corner.
Thank you very much.
Don't mention it. Do take care, traveler. It's dangerous out there.
I'm starting to attract attention, but not the same kind as before. They don't look at me with revulsion, hatred, or furious indignation. They're simply curious. The village feels different than last time. Could I have changed this drastically? Or is it because I really did look like a beast then, and now I look like a human? I don't know. Excuse me.
Me? Yes?
I would like to buy some fruit. Some oranges.
Oranges? Alrighty, just a sec.
The fruit vendor doesn't recognize me as the beast either. Any other year, and they'd be a lot plumper than this.
But this year we've had the end of the war and this whole mess with the beast, and it's just been crazy. If you'd like, how about you come back in a few years and try our oranges again? They'll be several times better, I assure you.
I'll keep that in mind.
You bet. That'll be...
I'm sorry, I don't have any local currency. Would this suffice?
What? How is...
No good, I take it?
No. On the contrary, it's hardly fair for you trading a jewel for a few oranges.
That's all I have to offer. I hope you can exchange it for money.
Sure. You nobles are something else.
Noble?
Aren't you? Though if you wander around dressed too well, you put yourself in danger. Might find yourself stripped bare by a bandit, or perhaps even catch the attention of the beast.
The beast. Everyone mentions the beast. They speak of me.
Have you heard the tales?
I have not.
There's a beast den not too far from this village. It's attacked before, and we've been living in fear, never knowing when it might attack again. But all that ends today.
Huh?
The men have finally found the spines. They're all going together and went to exterminate it. They all got together and went out to exterminate it.
What?
And you'll never guess who's responsible. A kid. A little boy is spearheading the attack.
Huh?
Never would I have expected a little kid to whip all our lazy, cowardly men into shape. The boy is the only one who knows where the beast's den is. Hold on. What about your oranges?
The men have banded together, and they're going to kill the beast? Why now? Why, when I'm not there? I'm the beast. I'm right here. I'm what you're trying to hunt. The only person at the mansion right now is her. He regretted not asking the fruit vendor how long the party set off. Though what good would that knowledge have done him? He had to hurry back regardless. The sun was beginning to set, draping the surroundings in a deep blackness. As if to keep him from returning home, the night wrapped its hands around his head, covering both eyes. In what direction did he have to head to return to the mansion? Hold on a minute.
He stormed through the forest, and eventually the mansion appeared before him, like the world fading into view after a dream. Bestia was a tempest in the night, blowing through the overgrowth towards the house.
Please make it in time. I need her. I need the peace that she provides me. The last thing I want is for her to die.
In the blink of an eye, he was through the door, charging down the mansion's halls. He could not sense anyone else inside, though. All he could hear was the whoosh of the wind blowing into the house from somewhere. It seemed the window was open.
Where are you? Where have you gone? Answer me. Please answer me.
He cried out the girl's name, again and again, until his throat was sore and his voice hoarse. But she did not respond. He rushed into her bedchamber.
Hey, hello? Where are you? Where are you? Answer me!
The man swung his head back and forth so hard he thought he might break his own neck. When he made to look down, he slipped, falling on his tailbone. He felt something slick on his hands, a sensation he would recognize anywhere. The liquid was still warm.
No, it cannot be. It can't. It can't. It cannot be.
Muttering incomprehensibly in fear, he crawled back through the door of her chamber and into the corridor. Like a genuine beast, he followed the trail of slippery fluid on all fours. The trail glimmered like red wine. It stretched down the hallway past the living room, smeared across the floor like it had been wiped down with a mop. The man crawled and crawled and crawled, until at last he reached the stairs leading down into the cellar. The ruby trail continued. From beyond the door he could hear men's voices. With a howl, the man stumbled down the stairs, throwing open the wooden door. His first impression was that stench of blood was suffocating. And indeed, there he discovered the white-haired girl. He found himself unable to even scream. Her once porcelain skin was no longer even sickly pale. It was now the bloodless color of dirt. She was sprawled haphazardly out on the cellar floor, dried blood stains around her half-open mouth. And those lips were, unnaturally, lacking their former rosy sheen. Her body was covered in an array of wounds, but the most prominent was the man's singular sword standing tall in her chest. "This the bestia? He doesn't look the same." "It's him!" "He's the same guy. He's the bestia." Several villagers surrounded him at the behest of a young boy. He'd gotten himself dressed up all proper and fancy, but good clothes don't make him a good man. "Isn't that right, you bestia?" "No." "You murderer."
Why did you kill her? 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 Why did you kill her?
Why? You want to know why? Her death was an accident, I'd say. I feel bad about what happened, but any woman who lived with a man like you must be a witch. Does that hurt? Are you hurting right now, you bestia? Then maybe now you understand. You not only stole my parents and friends from me, you ripped the last shard of hope it had from my hands. Do you get it? Do you finally understand how I feel? Now, do you know how it feels to have someone you care about taken from you? Pauline was desperately trying to find you. Why? Why would you kill someone so devoted to you? Do you understand what you've done? I'm asking you a question, you goddamn murderer.
I see. And now, I have nothing left.
What? The man stepped forward, almost perfectly calm. His panic had vanished, as if he were never there. His eyes were disturbingly vacant. Perhaps the sorrow had overpowered him, beating his heart into quiet submission. No, that was not the case. Though his eyes were empty, a faint smile spread across his lips. The transition was swift, as though a gear had switched in his mind. The boy and the other villagers were frozen in place at the sight. Before long, the man was standing before the deceased girl's body, and then he pulled the blade from her chest.
I knew it. I was really a beast. And what I wanted was a tether.
What are you yammering on about? Didn't you care about that woman? Didn't you choose her over Pauline? Who you then threw aside and butchered? What is wrong with you? What was she to you?
She was my serenity. But she's dead now, and there's nothing I can do about that. Peace, calm, tranquility.
The man's behavior was downright eerie, causing the boy to flinch back. Believing he'd had everything taken from him and could not possibly lose anything more was, I imagine, what had allowed him to stand up to the beast, the source of such crippling fear. Yet now he found himself unable to move. He found himself, in the face of such an incomprehensible creature, paralyzed with fear. And the villagers were similarly dumbstruck. Not even I could understand his behavior. What the hell is wrong with you? How can you laugh at this? I don't get it.
How indeed. I wonder myself.
I don't know either.
But you know what? It doesn't matter anymore. Because every last one of my anchors has broken off and sunken into the sea.
Damn it! Get moving! Kill it!
I'll slaughter every last one of you!
Ah, yes.
My whole life, I've always wanted to kill.
What was it that afflicted you with such madness? Losing your memory in this shipwreck? The abuse and insult you suffered at the villagers' hands? Or was it your grief at not being able to return to your homeland? No, none of those were the root. You were always like this. You always bore those twisted desires. You held these deep, constant urges to cause others harm. And that is your essence. The real you hidden beneath the mask of sincerity. The true beast was your heart. The beast was a convenient skin for you to wear. You wanted to be a brutal, savage murderer. You never really loved the white-haired girl, or the black-haired woman for that matter. You were merely attached to them, fixated on the idea of a world of tranquility. You used this peace to anchor yourself, to prevent you from drifting off into the ocean of your desires. You yearned to cause pain, while also hungering for the opposite, a calm life. You idolized this idealized life, spent in quiet harmony with another, because you knew just how difficult it would be for you to attain. Far more difficult for you than satisfying your cravings, but not impossible. I, personally, had hoped you would find peace with someone rather than descend into savagery. It may have been only superficial, but it would have been very human. But ultimately, peace slipped through your fingers, and no one was left to suppress your desires. You cannot, after all, hold them back yourself. What a tragic man. What a hopeless man you are.
The door to the cellar swung shut. You had fallen to the floor at some point, unable to bear the stench of blood. The maid stood behind you, her arms wrapped around your shoulders. The maid's voice was chillingly gentle.
That was quite horrific, wasn't it? Are you feeling unwell, Master? Oh my, you're shaking, Master. I assure you, the beast will not come through that door. I am here for you, and I will continue to hold you for as long as you need to settle your nerves. Oh dear, you feel like you might freeze in my arms. Am I really that cold? I cannot tell you my own temperature. You wish to know what happened to Beastia after that? I could open the door once more and show you.
but I have no intention of knowingly tossing you back into the den of horrors. He lost the rest of his humanity, becoming wholly beast. But, to tell just a little more of the tale, it is my understanding that an entire village was ravaged shortly thereafter. He was a bewitchingly talented swordsman. Not a single person living in that village could stand up to him. In the woman's memories you saw, he was a gentleman, yes? But even the mildest of men can change. Though personally I believe that without an element of monstrousness buried somewhere within, a man cannot become a beast, regardless of what may push him in that direction. Do you follow? Now tell me, Master, have you remembered anything? Oh dear, I was afraid of that. I am a remarkably patient maid. I shall accompany you for as long as you require. So do please find your memories. Now, let us head to the next door. The mansion is quite large, so hold on to my hand. We would not want to get separated. You and the maid traveled down the dimly lit hall, passing by the mirror once again. The light from the candle in the maid's hand was the only thing that reflected in it. The maid herself did not appear. However, just as you were about to avert your eyes, you thought you caught a glimpse of white hair. You heard a voice echo in the darkness, and when you turned to face the mirror again, the glass was the color of obsidian, as if it had been painted over. The voice seemed to be coming from beyond the mirror. The maid did not turn back, evidently having not heard anything. You. Let's extend our hand. You extend your hand toward the darkness overrunning the mirror. The second your hand brushed against the surface, the tips of your fingers sunk into it. And the next thing you realized, your whole world was sinking into darkness. You could hear a voice. I am the witch. Alright. Let's see, we have a quick save. Regular save. But why don't we stop it there? This is Audapostrophe. You've been watching The House in Fata Morgana, running on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.